40 G's for some furniture I keep outside. Stop by the shades though, then I clean my ride. Take the off the seat, you know.
Welcome, sports fans. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight, and if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
And now Dallas' starting group. Julius Randle out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2. Now here's Leonard. Mavericks with a rebound, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
If you could see that coming, Harden was going to answer back, and he did.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Poke loose. On the wing, Jones from outside the arc. Goes back up. Randle outside. This one for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Basket counts.
Randle sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Well, Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Here's Harden after the basket by Dallas. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Jackson-Davis.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And that one's good.
Nice job by Zubac using his size and just making his presence felt.
Here's Randle. Pass to Jones. Here's Christie. Tries again. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Christie's got 5.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 8. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mann's checked in. Back to Harden. There's the 3. They get it back. Outside man. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
To the paint. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he can't hit the second. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Harden. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
The Mavericks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Nice shot by Christie. Give him 8.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And stolen by Jones. And they're on the break. Here's Irving. Finished off the break.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Zubac. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Kennard, he's checked in for James Harden. And Dallas also making a switch. Mitchell's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Kennard on the wing. And here's Leonard, defended by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Leonard.
Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
Pass to Randall. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter here. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Now here's Mann. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Zubac finds Collins. Outside Mann. From behind the arc. Leonard outside. Another shot. Jones with some nice D.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Christie. Now Mitchell. Up top Randall. He's guarded by Zubac. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And here are the Clippers now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to Mann. 4-3. He drops it from range. Mann's got 5.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Leonard for 3. The shot misses. Here's Jones. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
We've got Luke Kennard, James Harden out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Jock Landale, and it's Brown in at the 4. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
Now Harden. 11 points for him last game against Memphis. To the middle. Landale. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Dallas leading by 7. Right side, Irving. And it's in there. Irving's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Harden. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Inside. Here's Stevens. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Who poked away. It's stolen by Irving. Driving to the basket, and he lays it up and in. And it's an 11-point Maverick lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
So for the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Landale, and it's done in for Kennard. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Mitchell. Brown gets the bucket.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Christie, defended by Harden. Christie's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dunn outside. Brown, that's good. He's got 5.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Jackson Davis is screen. Irving with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Second shot opportunity. Jackson Davis with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Dunn outside. Pass to man. Five on the clock. Rebounded by Kamari.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And you look around the league, Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
Here's Leonard. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Here's Randall. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The free throw drops for Randall.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
Clippers trail by 14. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Here's Mann.
He had a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind.
And a miss there off the inbound. Here's Randall. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Mann. And Dallas with a change here, too. Mitchell's checked in.
Oh, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Tipped away. Stolen by Jones.
I see him.
Here's Christie. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Christie's got 11 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Randall against Collins. Randall, good. 13 points in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Three-pointer, Harden. Christie with a rebound.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Dallas. Back to Harden. Dunn outside. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And at the buzzer, count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And now on to the injury rundown. This team trying to fight through some missing pieces.
The Mavs are really hurting. Rudy Gobert will certainly be missed. He's the team's defensive anchor, an alley-oop threat, a guy who has length, and he poses all kinds of problems. His absence certainly puts pressure on his teammates to produce.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Julius Randle has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Julius Randle out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in a 2-guard. Now here's Collins. He's scoreless. Here's Harden. Misses off the right iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The offensive rebound. Randle lets a three fly. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Mavericks lead by 22. Pass to Irving from downtown. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Zubac with it. From 13, and there's Leonard on the assist by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th assist with that last one. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I got to say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
Dunn outside. Pass to Collins.
Hey, come around.
Now Zubac. Tipped.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Christie. The putback. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Jones against Leonard. Dunn with it. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Dunn's got 5 now.
Well, Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
Randall, good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Kamara, he's checked in for Jones.
Number 33, Kamara.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Collins passes to Dunn. Five to shoot. Leonard outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Kamara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Irving looking around. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Harden. Back to Leonard. Fires at the elbow. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Outside Irving.
Minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Shoots over Harden. And that one's good. Irving's got 16 points now. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Leonard, left side. No good with the triple.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Irving goes in. Count it. 18 points for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Landale's checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for John Collins. And it's Mann in for Dunn. Now here's Mann. 7 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Outside man. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Irving. Leonard pulls down the board. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hits a 3-pointer.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that 3-point shot, that's tops on the list.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Isaac. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Foul. Kamara. First first team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Harden. Puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Chris Dunn is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Brown in at the 4. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Kennard. To the inside. Dunn outside. Pass to Brown. Now Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Stevens is checked in for Dallas.
Maverick substitution, number 8, Lamar Stevens.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks basket.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they can win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Los Angeles shooting 40% so far in this one. Man, the pass to Zubac. Here's Dunn. Outside man. 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Moody misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. It's tipped. Zubac passes to man. Basket's good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Dallas is shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. And there's a pick. Count it.
Moses Moody.
Here's Dunn. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brett, you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Now here's Dunn. Fires from deep. Mitchell grabs a miss. Now here's Hayes, defended by Dunn. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Kennard, pass to Brown. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Here's Stevens, launches a 3. No good. Kennard with it. Dunn right side. Zubac with it. Dunn outside. And it's all from three-point range.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Up top, Zubac. There's a screen. Back to man. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention. There are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Zubac's such a towering presence, a guy who's capable of scoring through contact.
Isaac, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Right side, Mitchell. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the Clippers with the ball after the basket by Dallas. Looking to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Pass to Kamari. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Moody. Fires the 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Pass to Hayes. Back to Mitchell. Second chance effort. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.